For question number 11, we need to get 2 cosine x by itself to start the problem. So first I'm going to get rid of this 1. So 2 cosine x is going to equal, subtract the 1, equals -1. Next we divide by 2, and we get cosine x equals -1/2. From here, we are going to look up the cosine as when it's -1/2 over on our unit circle. And remember, the cosine is the first value. So if we start looking at our first values, and I'm just going around and looking for -1/2, it occurs at 2 pi over 3. So one answer is going to be x equals 2 pi over 3. And then there should be another one. So also looking for another spot where we have a cosine of -1/2. It occurs down here at 4 pi over 3. So 4 pi over 3 is our second answer. For question number 13, we're going to do the same type of thing. We're going to get the square root of 3 cosecant x all by itself. So the first thing we're going to do is move the -2 over to the other side. So I'll have the square root of 3 cosecant x equals 2. And now I'm going to divide by the square root of 3. So cosecant x is going to equal 2 divided by the square root of 3. Normally, I would rationalize this, but I don't want to look up the cosecant, so I have to remember that cosecant is across from the word sine, and sine would be the reciprocal function of cosecant. So when I write the sine is the reciprocal of cosecant. I need to reciprocal my 2 over the square root of 3, which will give me the square root of 3 over 2. So in this problem, I would give 1 point for the cosecant of x equaling 2 over the square root of 3, 1 point for the sine of x equals the square root of 3 over 2. And now this is the value that we are going to look up on the unit circle. And I'm going to look it up in the sine spot. We're looking for the square root of 3 over 2, and the first time it occurs is at pi over 3. So one answer is going to be x equals pi over 3. And our next would be at 2 pi over 3.